The higher the leader's ego, the more they are likely to suffer from these 8 ego traps, as outlined by author Jen Shirkani in her excellent book, Ego versus EQ, or Emotional Quotient. In this video, I will talk about the first ego trap. And what is it? Ego trap number 1 is failure to solicit feedback. So what does it mean? So once you are at top, as you move up the career ladder, very rarely will anyone offer clear and direct feedback about your performance. People just say yes to whatever you are doing. You are going to have to listen for it, identify it, and actively solicit and invite feedback. Most leaders don't actively solicit feedback. How do you know that you may have fallen for or fallen prey to ego trap number 1, which is failure to solicit feedback? Here are some of the pointers, reflection questions to think about for this particular ego trap. And I will start with the first one. So you usually receive mostly positive feedback from team members. They are only saying good things about you. Or you believe that you are doing a very good job overall as a leader. Or you think that your team members in general are honest with you in giving you feedback. That probably is not true. Or you don't solicit feedback on your performance at least once a month. It should be at least once a month or more. Or when people give you feedback, you tend to brush it aside and not encourage them to share more details. Or you genuinely believe that your job is to deliver results, not to worry about what your team thinks about you. But when you listen to the feedback from others, you gain high quality information and you can make better decisions. So that is the first ego trap, and those are the questions that allow you to see whether you suffer from this particular ego trap. So do you want to know which ego traps you may be suffering from and how to overcome them? In the next few videos, at least 8 of them for each ego trap, I will talk about each of these ego traps, leadership ego traps, in more details. I will be asking some questions where you can identify if you suffer from these ego traps. But if you would like a list of 8 ego traps and a sample report of the 360-degree feedback that you can use to uncover the ego traps, then comment yes, and I would be happy to share the download link with you.